to all the weird fucking stuff on the sides.
All the what?
I don't the border and everything.
What do you mean for streaming?
Yeah. So while I'm watching it.
You mean like while you're streaming it, there's like you can see the comments for everybody and all that
Yeah.
stuff? Is that what you're saying? Okay, so what you do is you go to settings that you're telling me to go to. Go to sharing your broadcast. Go to
Okay. All right. You comment.
well, a minute left. Started anyways now.
Cool, cool. There we go. That's started.
Is it H, lowercase, N?
Nope, all uppercase. All uppercase, good sir.
All lowercase. It's another beautiful, beautiful day in Merida.
In the neighborhood.
Look at that sunshine.
And away we go. I think, maybe. Nope. Not all over here. They're only probably gonna bring this many. Who knows?
What you say? Oh, there one over. What did Nancy tell me? Oh, well, that's it. Papa Joe just posted a video.
No, going
How
live.
about that? No. Just posted a video. Go check it out.
Is there a way to tell if you're broadcasting? Oh, now the teams are all mixed up. Awesome.
I know I like to have my teams mixed up every time I start a match.
Me too. What's up, Rockstar? How's it going, man? Good to see you. Thanks for coming out. For the epicness that is of a first face at HNR. Frontlines T12. Let's get it going. But first, well, you gotta switch all the teams around. But hey, at least we know they're all here. 15 on 15. They do this quick enough, they can do it. See. We shall see. Let it be. Hey. Thank you for coming on out. And so begin team switching, or the team leaving, because they're all gone now. So what are your prediction for the matches, Botard?
My crystal ball says that 501's gonna win, but we'll see how it plays out.
Indeed we shall.
And almost as if you react to what I just said, an HNR player just committed seppuku.
And he had wanted nothing to do with this.
For anyone just joining us, we are waiting for teams to switch because both teams are mixed up right now.
Very much so mixed up, indeed.
Please enjoy the sounds of birds chirping and chirping.
I believe these are
Music.
seagulls of the Eastern European variety. Well known for their
You're
beautiful
the dog.
songs.
I'm looking at pigeons.
And we've got one rebel guy who has spawned in on the HNR side and is
He's
capping
got
the
a green
point.
head. This one's special. I like him.
He about to get kicked because I believe he's probably, yes, he is. And there he goes.
I'm gonna call this one Greenhead. Found a pigeon Joe with a green head.
Found a pigeon with a green head.
Yes, I'm gonna call him Greenhead.
Well, that is just very nice. And dandy.
He's pretty stupid. He just keeps flying in a circle.
I think they didn't spare any expense for the bird AI.
Holy shit! He flew through the building. Joe, I think he's got superpowers.
Is he a magic bird? He's
It's a magical bird.
magical birdie. And
There he goes.
now
Treasy.
we're almost on the right sides. 15 H&R and 14 501st. Well, 13 and a Vex and a H&R on that side. So we'll get this going as soon as they all load in.
I'm getting a real bird's eye view right now.
Literally.
Billy Greenhead, where are you going? We're leaving the map, Greenhead. Don't leave. Okay. There he goes. No, I can't follow him anymore. Too far out. Alright, there he goes.
Alright. Now we do have the correct amount on H&R side. Just waiting for 1501st. And
I'll
we
never
will
forget
get it
you,
going.
Greenhead. No. Alright, here he comes.
And a blueberry has spawned in on the 501st side and proceeds to get kicked because he is not allowed. And now 501st is
soup for
down to
you.
2. Down 2 people. Yeah, T16 tonight. I think I've accidentally. Yeah. It's a T12. My bad, because we never do T16 because nobody ever has enough for
Billy
T16.
Joe.
I know.
You know what that means?
Off with my head? Yeah.
No soup for you!
Oh, I don't like soup. That's not true, I love soup.
Well, you don't get soup. get 2 left to load in for 501, and then we'll get this thing going as they agree with time.
Just so everybody knows, this is going to be strictly infantry, no tanks.
You'd think they'd be more okay with it, considering they have 4 squads. But good for them. Spider-Man, Spider-Man, whatever Spider can.
Alright, and well, no, now they have 1
Excellent.
blueberry, and the blueberry gets kicked, and still waiting for 1 for 501st.
Oh boy!
The anticipation is killing me, ladies and gentlemen. Literally.
Daryl, 94, is doing his thing.
Mm.
I don't see him.
My thoughts exactly, Pogo. My thoughts exactly.
I can't see Daryl. I'm a little concerned, Joe. Says he spawned in, but I can't see him on the map. Where's Waldo?
He's way back there by the water's edge.
Oh my God, there he is. There you are, Daryl. What are you doing?
Looks like he's doing some wind sprints, getting ready, doing shots.
Walking slowly while shooting forwards. Yep, no, that's just the pro strat right here.
Mm-hmm. Advance and fire. Advance and fire.
Like he knows what he's doing.
I do believe he does.
Would be quite scared to see him.
Shaken.
Formidable match indeed.
Hungry Hippo Ethan. And away they go.
F and Daryl way the hell back there. Not even near the action. He's going to take some time to get into this.
And looking like HNR is going to storm the left-hand side water side of Bravo. Going to get met by a considerable force of 501st. HNR has opted to send a flank on the other side of the river underneath the trains. That's going to give 501st the advantage this time on the point with numbers. HNR needs to hustle butt and get around behind them.
Fair trades on the point. No real clear winner yet on Bravo.
And so here comes the flank squad.
Than red. Flank squad making it around now. Gets 1, gets 2, gets 3. Still doing damage in the backside. 1 taken down by Dillweed. Dombo and Irish Blood trying to hold their own. Irish going down. Tombo last alive for the flank squad. Hiding in the subway car. Might get away with it.
Not sure if Sack is going to know he's in there. He is not going to be able to see him where he's at right now. But King Dane is pushing in. Doesn't see him. Goes right through the train car. Captain Gunther coming out to shoot at Yeet. But Yeet gets taken out and the flank squad is back up because of Tombo's smart move of staying hidden. But that's going to allow 501st to have superior numbers right on the point as the flank squad is almost wiped out. Tombo hiding in the smoke once again. And now HNR has pushed back into the point using their flank squad.
Might not have killed all of the 501, but what they did was draw off a good majority of their troops from the point. So that's going to give HNR the advantage. Man on the point as of now.
That was a heck of a distraction for keeping people off of the point, but now 501st is flooding back into the zone. Tank resupply blowing up right in the middle, and HNR is holding a commanding lead on the right-hand side of Bravo. Chi-Town coming in from the side, taking out Thick Boy, and 501st only has a few on the actual point, while a ton of them are hanging out back, trying to deal with this flank squad in the back. Gunther coming in, taken out. Xbox still better. That flank squad is just causing a whole lot of trouble on the backside for 501st, not allowing them to maintain that majority. HNR filing in on the left-hand side, water side, through smoke. Now,
really do their job and cause a great distraction. You look at it, 501's almost completely abandoned Bravo.
They have completely abandoned it.
HNR to push the forward point.
They sent a full squad plus a few to take out that flank squad on the backhand side, allowing HNR to get into the point and start the cap. And now 501st is not really even advancing into the Bravo point. Darth Cronus, the only one, was Novzalti, even close. .501 now pushing in, but is not pushed into the zone, so HNR is going to keep the cap alive. Not 100% sure what the 501 strategy is in pushing back this far, taking out the rest of them, but looks like HNR is gonna take Bravo, and 501st is gonna have to pull backwards.
Well, just like that thorn in their side has really caused them to lose and give up the Bravo point, 501. The more compact next zone should be able to prevent them from having such a distraction, so long as they get there quickly and lock down all the 4 entry main points.
And 501 has taken commanding control of the C point, but HNR does have a couple trying to push in on the backhand side. So HNR surrounding the entire point, trying to push in, and not gonna... Looking like 501 is just doing a really great job of holding off the advance of HNR into the C point, just not even allowing to get into that center square area whatsoever.
That'll be the full cap for Charlie Point for 501.
Now they have set up already with HNR having to pull back from the side of the canal right there. They're getting pushed on either side, but they are holding their own. Darth Cronus trying to push in, using that revolver. Gonna go for a knife kill right here. Gets one with the revolver, two with the revolver. Pushing it through once again, chasing after one of the HNR guys, and one of his squad mates comes in and takes him out. So that left side is now completely clear, and 501st is in control of the point, but HNR has another flank squad going right now to the point.
See if they'll be able to pull off the same maneuver, pulling off the majority of 501, allowing HNR to safely capture the front of the point. Doesn't look like 501st is going to fall for it this time, though, as they've already got men in the back looking for that flank squad.
And right now on the screen we've got HNR in blue, 501st in pink, magenta, if you will, and they are wiping out the HNR advance, but the left-hand side is making some progress to slow the cap.
Enough progress to where they actually made the ticker go back.
And another smoke barrage coming in for HNR on the left-hand side. Fitzy and Money Shot now, the only two HNR that are on the point. Oh, never mind. There's a couple that were in the corner, but King Dane throwing down a dynamite package, taking out Brutal Fab.
HNR doing a good job of pushing through and finding a weak spot, but they do not spread out afterwards and are punished for it because of that. From the looks of it, Bravo is going to be going into the hands of 501, so HNR is going to have to set up quickly if they want to defend A effectively. Here comes the mob. Completely wiping out HNR as they do move forward to A.
And now 501 once again is on the point already. And now 501 has pushed all the way up towards the bomb sites for HNR, but HNR once again has the flank squad on the backhand side. Gunther pushing in, taking out Big Jake from behind, and now 501st is pretty well overextending themselves. Not really overextending themselves, but they've got a really far out perimeter with only 1 point. Dunlay on the cap.
They're going to try to get his squad in there in the White House.
Well, Captain Gunther is hiding in that little area.
Floor, sorry. Getting in the spawn off, he now jumps down in to take as many as he can.
Doing a good job of ducking and weaving around, not allowing himself to be taken out, but 501 just had superior numbers and superior scouts out front to not allow HNR really anywhere near the point.
Let's see how HNR sets up for this Alpha Bravo hold now. 501 already have some on the bridge. Moving over. The main force coming that left side of HNR down the road. Looks like they're going to really hard commit to Alpha first.
HNR has the majority of their forces right there, and flames everywhere, bullets flying everywhere, explosions going off. HNR is on the top of the train. They're going to have superior height advantage to try to take out 501, but 501 is in there, and looks like they're going to get the bomb plant off. Do Work has pushed up to the top. They're going to fire down into the line of HNR that were on top. And HNR has nobody close to the point. Looks like 501 is going to get this point at Alpha off and blown up. And they are going to definitely do that, as they have pushed out way too far for HNR to even try to go and get it. And there it goes.
Bravo's next. HNR already formed up on the point. Let's see how well they can stop 501. No real threat. 501 finds it really easy to just walk in and get quite a few double kills on those bunched up HNR members. And just like that, a point has been wiped and the bomb is being planted as we speak. Looks like this one is going to go to 501.
They are surrounding, and HNR is going to have a real tough time trying to push through pretty much the entire team. They do have another flank squad coming from behind. Captain Gunther in the lead. Let's see what he's able to do right now with his ZK thrown out. Takes down Effin Daryl, trying to push in from behind. Gets no Zalti. Doesn't see the guy that's laying to his left. Probably going to get shot from behind, and does get taken down from behind. And boom goes the dynamite. Bravo has been taken, and a really quick pushback for 501st to end this round on Rotterdam. And it is Novzalti's squad that has come out victorious in taking top squad.
Good for them. Next up, Twisted Steel. A much more flankable map. See how HNR takes advantage of that on this one. Will 501 recognize that both flanks are very wide plains, that they can stop them, except for the tree side. You know what? I don't want it to rain today. I want sunshine. Boom. What? Oh well. Less rain.
More rain?
Less rain.
More rain.
Is there a rain option?
And HNR falling 251st on Rotterdam. Next map up is Twisted Steel. This is a wide open map on either side. Going to be interesting to see what this pans out for a T16, as there's really a whole lot of area to cover. And away we go, and 501st is going to be the first to the point. HNR sending out a squad on the far left, whereas 501st goes for the Zerg rush straight into the point. They're going to have superior numbers. HNR going
Will
for
they get flanked? That's the question that we're going to ask.
They are pushing out. And 501st still has numbers on the point, and they are just pushing right through the entire HNR squads, just not even able to take them down. And now the only people on the sides are Gunther and Tombo. Gunther taken out quick. Tombo gets taken out as well by Miss Malk real quick. And now HNR is at a severe disadvantage being on that side of the river. And 501 has pushed them all the way back, and Dunlay coming in on the tank, and I was not aware that they were allowing tanks, so that's going to be a, well, this is a scrimmage.
Questionable call.
Yeah, there you go. Not going to really be a infraction, so to speak, just bad parlay.
HNR now responding with their own tank. Mark 8. Valentine. See if he's able to find this 38T.
But once again, 501st has pushed all the way up to the HNR spawn, Angry Monk and Zeke are the only ones, and Angry Monk just gets flattened by Dunlay, it looked like. Don't know if he actually got taken out by him or somebody else, but Dunlay is just carousing around, trying to take people head on, using his tank as more of a battering ram than anything else. And the HNR tank quickly taken out and abandoned by Dunlay in that T-38.
Hey, what? Dunlay's still in his stick.
What?
I don't know. Sound like you said Dunlay abandoned it.
No, opposite way. Dunlay did not abandon his tank. It was...
That name, that was the tanker. That guy.
The dude. The dude.
I don't know which one.
I don't know, yeah. So...
Might have actually got DC'd or left. I don't know, I'm not sure.
It looked like it because he is on my friends list and he just joined back in, so it looks like a DC. Dunlay getting pursued by Trombo. Gonna have a duel for not much longer than 2.2 seconds with Dunlay just absolutely destroying Tombo. And now Hippie McGee and Captain Gunther as medics are the only two that are back here trying to deal with this tank, but they're not going to be able to do anything to hurt him whatsoever. Now Tombo is on the backside. He got a pistol grenade on him in the engine. He could do some serious damage and wipe out his engine, not allowing him to move around, but that is not what is going to happen. HNR is once again wiped off of the point and going to have to push back in. And now 501, realizing that they weren't really capping the point with only a couple people on it, decide to actually bring back some people and stop the spawn killing.
Really looks like they just focused on getting Delta first and then moving up.
And now, once again, HNR is coming with the flank squad, but Miss Malk is back there, hot on their trails.
Kind of curious why none of them went assault if they're going to be the flank squad trying to get that tank.
That is a very good question, good sir. Two medics trying to take out a tank is going to be a bad time, just like when you are supposed to pizza, but you french fry. But Miss Malk getting taken out by the two that were hanging back there, and 501
would you
is
look
in.
at that. The tank got abandoned, so he either got kicked or he left.
I'm gonna say
That
he
tanker.
got kicked.
I'm gonna say that too.
I am definitely gonna say he got kicked. Well, Jake said to kick the TTV guy, as he's a friend, but not supposed to be in here. Oh, first is down to 13, and HNR still at full strength on 16, and HNR has been able to push in and take out the people on the point, but now it's Big Jake in the tank, coming in hot and just bum rushing the objective right now. Slowing down, backing off, trying to take out people on the flanks. Pushing in there like a madman. Getting a double right there from Lead and Tombo. And now 501 is on the attack. And in they go, and it looks like the tank has been abandoned by Jake, just leaving it there for someone to jump back into. And Big Jake got kicked because he was in the tank and now has returned.
You'd kind of think he'd be picking up on those rules they set up in the very beginning.
Well, you'd think so, but apparently not. Either blissfully ignorant or willfully breaking them Who knows? So 501 pushing back into the point. Darth getting taken out by Money Shot with the ribeye from behind. Now HNR is all holed up in one singular building area, but they are quickly getting pushed on multiple sides.
Not really sure what the thinking is to have a honeycomb layer of defense.
As it looks like they are all going to get taken out as 501st swarms inside of that building and on the outside.
But here comes healthy reinforcements from the right flank for HNR. We'll see if they can match 501st for their push into the point. And match they will, clearing off the majority of those in the center, as blue circles surround the front wall.
HNR has the hold of this point, and it looks like they are going to be able to push back 501st, as 501st making some critical mistakes in coming in with the tank and getting kicked.
I think becoming too reliant on that tank to support their pushes has definitely cost them.
Now it is a 12v16 situation for HNR, or for 501st. 501st only having 12 against the HNR's 16. Make that 15 now.
They might be trying to figure out who they can send off to make this a fair match once again.
Perhaps.
This is originally supposed to be a T16, so
it's really on 501 to get people in here. And now HNR is going on the giant flank, not even close to the D point. I don't know about this move, Botard. This seems like an end run to just get slaughtered out there.
well, they're definitely not utilizing as much smoke as they should, I'll tell you that.
No, opening and running fields against the 501 guys is not a great idea.
But in doing so, they have lured a good majority of 501st people off the front of Delta. This could have been their play all along, making the majority of them all come off the point so that once they spawn, they'll be at once again an even match. If it was, I'll say that is one big brain boy move.
Kinda looks like it's exactly that type of move, but 501st is quickly moving in and has come back to the point. HNR just not able to get in there quick enough and to establish and push off those just couple of defenders. So HNR are using some good use of smokes, and Psycho going on a little bit of a tear right here with the Mab. Gonna get taken out but with a knife from Baked Jake. Oh, and some unsportsmanlike things happening right there.
What was it? Some British tea?
There was definitely some tea being brewed right around there. Yes, indeed. But that is what you get when it comes down to a grudge match, and that is exactly what this is. If only you could see the Discord conversation that's been had leading up to this match. There has been shade thrown every which way. Captain Gunther on the backside, gonna try to push in. And, oh, that was Lead. And Combo, no. It was Zeke that was able to take out. Xbox still better. But now it's 501st in on the point. But HNR is pushing and gaining good footholds in there. King Dane up top. Pushing in and around. Using the Sturmgewehr with the aperture sight. All chromed out as well. Whole lot of chrome guns happening right now. And I can say I'm a fan. But now 501st has wiped everybody except for Tombo on the backside. And Miss Malcolm's going to get into a dueling match. Going for the revive. Getting it off. And Captain Gunther coming in and skewering Miss Malcolm with the bayonet. But 501st has that commanding lead and push out from Echo, not allowing HNR to really even get close. And Captain Gunther going for another bayonet, getting it on do work, and now HNR has a full squad in the back. They're able to push in there real quick. They could get superior numbers and start the cap the other way, and they do.
And they do. Holy shit.
That was a textbook counter flank right there. Not sure if the communication for 501st just wasn't on point to let them know that they were coming.
I felt like they got a little too overconfident with their push forward.
Yeah, they definitely high extended out, but now they're reaping the misfortune that they sowed. And now it's Big Jake coming in on the AA, having been kicked once from a tank. Questionable move by him on this one.
It's kicked again. Bye-bye, Jakey boy.
And in he comes again, returning from the dead.
Called in for HNR, preventing 501st's push. But you know what? That might actually be 501st Artie strike. Is it? I can't tell.
No, that's definitely HNR. The angle that it's coming in from is their direction.
That's what I thought, but it almost seemed to benefit 501. I don't see anyone getting hit by that except for one person.
Well, this is a flawless game from DICE, as you know, so I'm going to say that it was perfect. I think I just heard a Fliegerfaust being shot in to the point.
Yes, you did, sir. I saw those shots myself. That was quite the meme.
The questionable move right there, shooting those rockets that are meant for a plane, trying to take out some ground people. The only way that I've been able to figure out how to do it is to lay down some dynamite on the ground and shoot the dynamite, and that'll kill them. But other than that, it's not going to happen with the Fliegerfaust.
501st trying to be sure not to make the same mistake again. Has the majority of their guys on the point, but do have some in preparation to go to the next sector. Like that, it will be going to the next sector for 501st. HNR's going to have to fall back now quickly if they wanted to make sure that none of these objectives get planted.
And there we go, 501st on the advance, pushing up to the little crossroad area. But Tombo is there with his DK, I'm going to believe. I don't think that's his... No, he's using the Model 8, a never used weapon in the game. So in comes 501 on the attack.
I haven't touched that thing since like the first 2 months of the game.
I don't even think I have it ranked up past level 2, honestly. Now a blueberry has come in.
At Charlie.
They are pushing.
Mr. Derp 4099.
Yes, that's who I was about to comment on. Mr. Derp. Mr. Derp. Everybody likes Mr. Derp.
Dillweed going for the plant. Finds himself instead going for a kill on the flank and getting the revive. Bake Jake. Will in turn push with him to clear out those bunker trenches. Getting the kills they need. Charlie's now open for plant. So it seems no real 501st are interested in planting the objective yet, as they continue to push forward past it.
And 501st is pushing into Charlie. Not even going for the plant. Looks like Miss Malcolm is slowly working her way over there, but not going for it. They're just pushing HNR all the way back into their spawn. And curious moves by 501st, not planting the bombs. Perhaps they want this to last a little bit longer than it should.
Seems like all the shade has accumulated into a need to disrespect the corpse of their opponent.
And it definitely seems that way. And they decide to go for the most forward point just to really say, we have control of this. But it looks like they're going to get wiped out. And HNR is probably going to get in there and take the point back. That is right, Icky. 501st took down Rotterdam very decisively, getting both of those MCOMs. Now HNR is pushing out, and 501 went for the gamble of trying to get A first.
Captain Guther getting another bayonet charge.
Right on Dillweed.
He sure seems to love that thing.
It is fun whenever you can connect on the bayonet. Oh, and somebody called in the artillery from the MCOM. And in comes another tank from Chi-Town. Probably gonna get kicked pretty soon. And in he goes, just barreling into the spawn of HNR. And 501 is surrounding all three of the points. And what happened to Chi-Town? Not even sure how he blew up, but he did. So 501 is around all the points, but once again, not going for the caps to try to get the MCOMs.
Being shown to HNR right now is quite dishonorable.
Ah, thank you, Icky, for filling me in on that one. He died for being out of bounds for too long in that tank. And that's probably a good thing, as he was most likely going to get kicked as soon as he got his first kill. Ooh, and a nade from Do Work on Brutal Fab 88 going off.
HNR making a commanding push to Charlie, clears off the 501st from the point.
And now
Still on the
HNR.
perimeter. Yeah. Oh, first is taking out a few of them for themselves.
Yeah, HNR is all bunched up in between Charlie Bravo with a small squad hanging out around A, and they are just kind of in that trench area, being pinned down by a Forgotten Yeet up on the bridge with that Lewis gun.
As well as Meister Bader, who is as high up as he can be on that steel beam.
Oh yeah, look at him way up there. That is a formidable position to shoot people. And he is using the Lewis with the red dot sight. Surprised don't see the 3 times if he's going to be way up there looking that far in. And another tank coming in from Chi-Town. Excuse me there. Just running right in. Not really even going up and bringing it in just to leave it there. Maybe to use it for some cover. Nope, now he gets back in it. Besides, that wasn't such a great idea. And now the point is gonna go back to Echo as 501 did not get any of the bomb sites off.
And like a ghost, he vanished, jumping out of his tank in front of them. As kind of the biggest fuck you I could think of.
And that's about right. But HNR, seizing the opportunity, is pushing fast and hard into the road area that leads to the bridge. And Captain Gunther way out on the flank, taking out Master Bator, and is gonna be pushed by Dewey. Let's see who wins this one. Dewey coming in with the gold Thompson, pushing, and Gunther taking him out with another bayonet. He is using that bayonet to great effect on the MP34. Yeet coming back.
Yeet and Gunther go.
And
this is 1v1. Catches him swimming. Gunther goes down.
that was unfortunate for Gunther to get caught right on the river like that. And now 501 is holding back off of the point. Not, you know, from a standpoint of, you know, we're just going to let you take this point. I understand it, but from a standpoint of we want to win, I just don't get this. Looks like they had laid a couple of dynamite traps. Maybe they were looking for some cheeky dynamite kills. Oh, now I understand what's happening. Thank you, Oogie, for coming in and letting us know that 501 is just going for the 100 kill mark. And in comes a V1. Let us see if we can't get a good view of this thing coming in, as it does take quite a while on Twisted Steel to even show up. There it is coming in. The buzz bomb, as they used to call it, flying in, going right onto the point, and this is gonna be a big one. Oh, only a 4-piece right there for Novzalti, but still wiping the point so that 501 can get the point back. So right now, 501 in a commanding lead, having taken Rotterdam down with both of the MCOMs being taken out. And now it seems like they're just kind of toying around with HNR, going for their 100 kill mark. And as there's only less than half the game, and the only one close to 100 kills is Xbox Still Better. I think that might be a mighty tall order on this wide open map. Maybe something a little bit more enclosed, like Devastation, they could pull it off, but don't think it's going to happen on this one. But I've been proven wrong before, oh so many times.
One almost completely abandoning the point. Not sure if it was deliberate or if they actually got wiped off. Once again, Chi-Town's finest, who has been kicked once already, comes back in his 38T. Let's see how long he lasts.
And I'm gonna guess not very long, as he comes in and he bails from the tank. And I don't really understand the tactics of this, but it's sure funny to watch. Miss Mao pushing Zeke, using the ZK versus ZH. Usually the ZH has the significant advantage in that duel, but Miss Malcolm smartly goes back and takes the retreat route, but unfortunately getting taken out herself.
Because I know it's going to blow up, I want to watch it.
And there it goes. HNR using that smoke barrage to cover their advance. Really should have put it a little bit further ahead of the point, as 501 is able to push right in and start to take out the rest of the HNR people that are on the point. HNR is all bottled up in two little pockets, and they're going to have a tough time, and that is a very good smoke placement for 501st. Just pushing in on the right-hand side, and they have a squad that is gonna take down a couple people, but Dillweed coming in, getting a three-piece, wiping out the rest on that left-hand side.
You know what's funny, Joe, is that smoke barrage that was so effective was actually called by HNR.
Really, it was. Yes, you are correct.
Maybe there was two, though. There might have been two going at the same time.
Perhaps. We shall never know, unless we watch the tape back, which I implore you to do on the YouTube.
I wasn't far enough out to see it.
Oh no. And Captain Gunther going on that flank once again. Taken out by Masturbator on
it's like
the flank.
They just expect him now, and if I were him, I would stop doing that.
And it'd be a great move if only they didn't expect it coming each time. So Xbox Still Better, the closest to that 100 kill mark with 59 right now, only having 9 minutes to get there, and Master is waiting for this push that he knows is coming from Gunther, pulling back. Hippie able to take him out, and now the flank on the backside is wide open for HNR to push in from behind and give him the old reach around.
Well, with only 8.5 minutes left, and the highest member with kills in Xbox at 60, I'm not sure if they're going to pull off that 100 kill that they're looking for.
It will be mighty tough to get there, for sure. And another smoke barrage being called in by HNR. That's been 4 called in by them, as they're trying to advance to push into Echo Point. And once again, 501st pushing the front side of the objective, not really even letting HNR get within 50 meters of the point. Lots of really great squad play from 501st, left and right side. Well spread, but HNR is on the flank. Psycho and Anth are going to be pushing in. Let's see what they're able to do. They're going into the little shed to have a little picnic together and get some spawns off. But they need to get out of there quick and get some kills. Otherwise, 501 is going to take this E point back right now. And they do take it out, and now HNR is going to be pushed back to their bomb objectives again. Let's see if 501 is going to be able to get a bomb plant, even though we know they could have planted all three of them last time around. A couple people have been kicked by the admin for rule breaking and have not been allowed to come back in. And 501 just barreling in on every which way into Charlie, taking out people left and right on the flank, using their smokes to advance, and now they're going to start going for the caps. There's one MCOM set, and let's see if they just try to push through to the next one. But they are going to get met by heavy resistance from HNR at that Bravo point.
Heavy resistance has been dealt with, as now the last of the HNR defending members are all around Alpha.
And down goes Charlie. Bravo will follow right next if they're able to get in there and protect it, which it looks like they're going to be able to do. However, Brutal Fab is on the bomb. Yeet coming around and slicing and dicing Brutal Fab right in half. Now both points have been set by 501st. Bravo is definitely going to go down, but HNR does have a chance and a prayer to get the get the defuse off, as they do, and it was Dillweed coming in at the last second with a pistol to try to kill the diffuser, but is not able to.
This will be the final battle for Alpha.
HNR has members all around Alpha Point, but as does 501, and in goes Dane to get the point set, and it looks like 501 is going to have the advantage, but HNR is pushing back in real quick, and smoke barrage well placed by HNR, smoking the entire point, and in comes another V1 though from 501st. If this hits in the right spot, he's gonna get a heck of a lot of kills, as HNR is all surrounded at that A point. And in comes the Thunderbug.
They have to hear it coming though, there's no way they don't.
Incoming, like, and boom! There's a few of them going down to King Dane, and they're going to run back in and be able to get that point set with very minimal resistance from HNR. Whoa. Little shoddy camera work there. Sorry about that. And Alpha is gonna go down to 501 as HNR has been pushed completely off of the point. And there it goes.
Bodies flying back. That's it.
And round 2 going to the 501st Legionnaires. And not 100% sure, but King Dane had to rejoin for some reason. Maybe he was kicked. Maybe he left himself. Who knows? No, on to Merida. And now we go to the wonderful mountaintop village that is Merida with a whole lot of fog on it. Let's get rid of that right now, as I can't imagine people want to try to see through that soup.
Well, Joe, I think we know how this one's going to end, so I'm going to hand this one off to you.
All right.
Anyone else who'd love to continue watching this slaughter, go head over to Joe Stream.
Seems
to get ready for.
Seems like most have left the stream already, but a few are still watching, so we'll stay here until this one gets fought out. But unfortunately, teams have become scrambled, and I think that's probably going to be just about it. Let me find out if I need to stay for this one or what's happening. So, looks like everybody has switched sides and are on the correct sides. I do have my own scrim to get to in about 15 minutes, so I'll stay as long as I can. But probably gonna have to go after the first 5 minutes. And 501st is pushed into the point first, and not seeing any real weapons for 501st, only some revolvers and pistols. There's one. Master on the right hand side taking people out with his Lewis gun. So 501st has a commanding lead on this one, as HNR has been completely pushed off of the point all the way to the back, and Psycho the only one really in there that's even close to the point. And now 501st leaving just a couple. King Dane doing a ritualistic spin dance, it looks like, with the Panzerfaust. This is a highly sought after dance move, so you better be watching and learning how to get it down. And there is the point taken for 501st. And now 501st has pushed into the Alpha objective. Looking like they're really only using pistols, and Dunlay gets a Liberator kill. That is mighty impressive right there in and of itself. That's right, stud. Handguns being used by 501st, and my Twitch/Facebook gaming stream has gone down. It is trying to reconnect right now. Not 100% sure why. That is the case. So HNR has been able to push back into the point, and looks like they're going to be able to take this one back. pistols being used to good effect by 501st, pushing off HNR. So HNR has been wiped off of the point, or I'm sorry, 501st being wiped off of the point by HNR. There we go. Sorry for my lack of commentary. Still trying to get my scrim stuff all set together and ready to go in about 9 minutes. See what Cascader's up to. Rocking the revolver, able to take out
That's for you. First aid.
one of the HNR guys, and they are just running in there headlong using those revolvers. Doer, Cascader, Big Jake coming in and wiping them off of the point. Smoke being called in by HNR, but looks like 501st is gonna be able to hold them off quite a while, but they just have superior numbers, even though they are only using handguns. See what CWS is up to. Taking out Johnny Blade, but then getting taken out by Zeke with the ZH in return. And 501st does take the point. And in pushing the swarm of 501st up to the A objective, Big Jake getting the knife on Typhoon and slowly making their way up to the A point. Captain Largesack has already pushed his way all the way up to the Bravo point, gonna be meeting and running right past Psycho as he goes for the knife on Anth and gets it. And he is running around, is on fire. Not from that knife kill, but literally on fire. And 501st has swarmed A objective and are gonna set it and are now pushing in. And looks like they are going to be able to get it. Only a couple there holding it. Dillweed is in there on the backside, but Danny going in. Nobody around. He is going to get that point unset. And Big Jake now coming in as the repper. Reviving Dillweed, pushing in, but Danny laying down next to it. Gets taken out by Dillweed with the 1911. Big old explosion at the Bravo point. But the Alpha objective has been set once again. This time I bet you 501st is actually going to leave some people there to defend it. They did, but they are getting quickly pushed off, not using real weapons. And 501st is on the outside, getting the bomb set. You can do that if the wall has been blown up, and Captain Gunther going in for another melee kill with his MP34. The 501st is swarmed all the way around the point, slowly getting pushed by one or two of the HNR guys. And down goes A point. Now all that's left is Bravo. And HNR does have a good amount of people surrounding the point. Quickly getting pushed though. And Brutal Fob getting the knife on Cascader. Big explosions going off everywhere. Spot flare going up. For 501st, and they're gonna probably be able to use that to their advantage unless one of these HNR guys that are sitting out back is able to take them out, and they do shoot it down. And 501st has been pushed back all the way away from the point, and Captain Gunther goes on another one of his patented flanks and is coming in for the bayonet and just barely misses and taking out Chi-Town before he is taken out by Master. And HNR pushes him back to Alpha, but 501st is all the way all over it already. Only 6 minutes left in this scrim for 501st versus HNR. And H&R is pushing the point as 501st is in there, coming in and stopping the cap and pushing it back in the other direction. So H&R, not successful in the A recapture, are pushing back in and have a couple of blueberries on their side pushing in right now. Hi there, Kakashi. How are you doing this evening? And 501st is still in the lead, perhaps? No, H&R is going to be able to push them off of Alpha and wipe them. Novzalti in the back, sniping into the point, and H&R is gonna just need to hold, and they're gonna get back to the next capture point of Bravo. And 501st coming in, swarming as an entire wall, pushing the front side with smoke. Smoke everywhere. Nobody knows what's going on inside that smoke other than those of us with really good headsets that can hear. And the push of 501st was successful in getting them pushed off of Alpha. Yeah, this is a bit of a clan war happening right now, Kakashi. Some H&R versus 501st. And normally I'm over on Twitch, but was asked to do it on YouTube. And if more people want me to do it here, I can simulcast it to both Twitch and YouTube at the same time. So I think that might be what we're going to start to do as people have shown up. And with only 3 minutes left in the match, 501st calls in and already onto the Alpha point and is pushing in. But H&R is going to have numbers and get the cap. Whoa, and there goes my field of view from my long paddles, and a return artillery strike called in by H&R. Oh, you're looking to join a clan, Kakashi. Okay. Well, if you... If you're looking to join a clan, tons of different forums that you can go onto on Facebook and or Discord if you have that. 42 seconds left, and that is going to be the end of it. It's going to be 501st taking the first 2 rounds. So that's going to be the end of it, and I will be back on Twitch, not coming back to YouTube. That is correct, Jack, so you do see Money Shot in there. No, that's a different Money Shot, Jack, so I'm just streaming this for them. No, we're not playing with HNR. Just asked to stream, that's all. And that's going to be it, ladies and gentlemen. Time for me to go to my own scrim. I will catch you next time.